Hello friends, welcome to another session of today. In this very tutorial, I will take you through on how to design another epic flyer in Photoshop. So first and foremost, this is my preset and the width is 2000, then the height is 2350 as well. So without much further ado, let's hit on create. So right before us is a blank canvas. Now let's head over to our adjustment layer and add or select solid color. I like to drag this very particular one to somewhere here. It is okay. Now let's hit on OK. Now let's delete this very particular one. We don't need it again. I also like to delete this very particular layer marks. We don't need it. Let's drag it and place it somewhere here. Now let's rename this one and call it background. Now the next thing I would like us to do is to place our image. Let's head to file, place embedded. So let's drag it a bit up. In somewhere is okay. Now let's rasterize this very particular one and let's call it a BG overlay. Let's add a layer mask and let's drag it up somewhere here. I think it's okay. Let's select this gradient and make sure that it's coming from black to white. So let's drag up again. I think something like this is okay. It has well blended. So now let's change the blending mode to luminosity, and the next thing I would like us to do is to head over to our adjustment layer, select solid color, then let's give it this color again. It is okay. Let's select OK. Now let's call this noise and let's delete the layer mask itself. We don't need it, and let's rasterize it. Yeah, let's make it a picture. Now let's head over to filter again, and you see this noise. Let's select this very particular one. Let's increase the value somewhere. I think here is okay. Let it be. Let the noise come up. Yeah. So now let's change the blending option. Okay, and where you let's give it this soft light. Yeah. So I would like us to group everything here. When we group it, let's rename it and call it background. Yes guys, so let's lock it as well so that nothing can move again. Now what next I would like us to do is to head over to our text tool and write our theme, just the theme for now. Now the font type is Ancona, and then from the font family I selected bold. Now for the start I would like to change this one to let me give it 200 for now, 200 point. Then now let's start writing and see what we have. Now let me write building here. Let me select OK. Let me open this character panel. Yes, make sure that this one is minus 40 and then it is all caps. So with this guys, I like to control T to transform and then scale it up a bit again. Yes. So let's work around this. Now what next I would like to do is to control G on my keyboard to make it double, to duplicate it, and let's double click here and then write mansion, and let's select OK. So guys, let me highlight everything and then I place it up here. Somewhere here is okay. So what next I would like us to do is to group these two and then I'll call it the theme itself. Yes. So for now, let's also change the blending mode to normal and then let's control question mark to lock these two layers so that nothing can move from here. Let's head over to our rectangle tool and then select this tool, and let's drag from here. I think somewhere is okay. Yeah, it's okay for now. Now I'd like to head over to our move tool and then let's select this very particular move tool and let's drag the whole thing here. Now I will make this one, I will duplicate it 5 times. That's Control J, one, and position it somewhere here. Control J again to have the second one. Control J again to have the fourth copy. Then Control J again to have the next copy. So we have them 5 here. I'll highlight everything and then just drag it somewhere here. So I think it's okay. I love what I'm seeing currently. Now I'd like us to group the 5 images, the 5 shapes, and let's call it frames. And from here let's change our blending mode to normal again, and then right from here let's rename this one and call it frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, frame 4, frame 5. So I would like us to select this and this, and the two folder, right? The frames, which is carrying our rectangle shape, and then this very particular thing, which is these two things. Now I like to Control T and then okay, yes, let's Control T, yes. Then I would like us to right click and then select Skew. Yeah, so let's drag it somewhere here, just a little. I think it's okay, not much actually, and let's hit on OK. Yes, so let me highlight this frame and then drag it down a bit. Let's create a space for their names. So before we do anything, let me import all the images and place them inside of the frames. So from the first frame, I like to head over to File again and place Embedded. So let me slice it down, drag it. Let's drag it, position it here, and let's right click on the image and then let's create a clipping mask. Yes, and I would like us to zoom a bit so that we can see what we are doing. Now let me Control T on the image again, transform it, and then think like this is okay. Now let's do the same to the others. So as you can see, guys, we were able to place all the images into the frame, and we emphasize on their faces. So right from here, what I would like to do is to head over to my adjustment layer, and then I would like to select this black and white. Yes. So this black and white, I would like to reduce this very particular one a bit, the blue. Then from here, I would like to, okay, let me close this very particular one, and then I'd like to clip it into this very particular folder called frame. So to do that, I can equally hit Alt on my keyboard, and then here just clip it so that it will take effect only on the frame. Okay, the next thing I would like us to do is to head over to our text tool and write the name of each person here. Now let's add a new layer, empty layer, and let's head over to our text tool. Now right from our font, make sure that from the font family, this very particular light is light font family is selected. So I'd like to change this very particular point to somewhere 60 for now. I think it's okay. Then let's start writing their name one after the other. Daniel, Warren. So let's head over to our paragraph 2, and let's make sure that this one is 22. Yeah, I think it's okay now. Let's drag it, position it somewhere here. Now let's Ctrl J and make it double. Let's drag it and position it somewhere here. Now I'd like to double click here and then name this very particular one. His name is Thomas Philip. Now let's repeat this process to the rest of the images. So guys, right from here, let's highlight everything that is here and align it very well. Now I would like us to reposition everything that is here. Let's just reposition it again. I think it's okay. So let's highlight everything here, Let's group it and then name it names. Yes. So let's also change this blending option to normal. Let's control T and then transform this very particular one, skew it up. Let's also skew it a bit. Yeah, and let's hit on OK. Position it somewhere. I think it's okay. I think we are making sense now. Yeah. So let me unlock this frame, select everything, the frame folder, and then the frame folder, and then the name folder as well. Then let's control T, then let's drag it up a bit, just a little. I think somewhere here is okay. Now let's head over to our text tool again and let's write a new thing. Yeah, we are committed to. Now let's drag it here. Let me control T again, slice it down. Yep. So like to change this very particular one to something 400. Yes, and that's all for now. Let me drag it and position it somewhere. I think it's okay. Yes, it's okay. So what next I would like to do is to head over to my text tool again, and I'd like to change this very particular one now to Arial. Select this very particular one, Arial narrow. Yes, change the size to 24. I think it's okay for now. Now I would like to drag from here, just drag something like this, and yep, you can see we have some Lorem Ipsum font. Now let me open my character panel and then deselect or uncheck this very particular one, and let me make this one -10 for now. Yes, so let's also change the size. Let's add up to 42 and let's hit on OK. Yeah, so let's, before then, let me fill up those spaces. Let me reduce this very particular one up a bit. Let me fill it with Lorem Ipsum. So now let me head over to my text and then let's paste a Lorem Ipsum here. Yes, so let me take away this very particular portion and let me take this one again. Wow, it's too much. Yeah, I think this one is much okay. Now I like to select OK like this and we're good to go. Okay, something happened with this very particular one here. Let's change the size to 42 as well. Yeah, let's change this very part. Let's give it 83. Yeah, I don't want it to, I want it to look a bit different. Let me change it to 87. Yeah, I think it's okay. So what next we'll do next is let's position this one here. Let's double click, Control A, head over to our paragraph and then make sure that this one is justified. Yes, let's hit on OK so that it will look a bit beautiful. Yes, I can say everything is good and nice looking for now. So quickly with me, let's head over to our rectangle tool again. Now we are going to select this rounded rectangle. Then on top of all these, we like to drag from here, something like this is okay. Then from the property, I will change this very particular ones to 40 and then hit on OK, so that we'll have a perfect radius at the edges or at the end. I think something like this is okay. Yes. So and now coming back to our theme, or rather let's head over to our text again, and then let's change it to anchor. And I like us to give this very particular one okay, let's just leave it at regular for now. Let me change it to regular. Then from our character panel, which is this very particular one here, is 93. I think it's okay. Now let's just click here, and let's set contact us plus 23470112992, something like that, 2203. Yeah, something like that. And let's hit on OK. I like us to enlarge it just a little, and let's drag it on top of this, and let's change the color to complete white. Now let's zoom so that we can see what we're doing exactly. Let's make it all caps. Yep. Yeah, I think it's okay. Nothing else again for now. I think this one is okay. So we are making sense just little by little, little by little. So with this very particular one, I'll say Control J. I'll make it double, then drag it somewhere here, and let's head over to character panel. Let's just make it 0, and yeah, I'll just leave it all caps for now. Now I would like to write the name of the company and place some icons for their social media handle. So it should be named after one of them: Darrell Housing and Land International. Now let's hit on OK. Reduce the font size to 36. Position it somewhere here. Let me reduce it again and hit on OK. Yeah, so the icon is coming. So guys, I would like to select this, and then this very particular one, and I'll group them. Then I'll call them the text. Yeah. Then this very particular one, I'll group it, and I'll call it shapes. Yeah. So change all the blending mode to normal. This one as well. Let's change it to normal. So let me Control S to save. So we actually have not saved our work, and which is bad. So we'll continue from here. So what next we'll do is to place some icon into our PSD file here into our workspace, some social media icon as well. So to do that, we have a software called Picon installed on our devices. So I like to open it and head over to Picon itself. So right from here, we'll be dragging some few social media icons into our workspace. So first and foremost is PNG, and I like to customize this one and then give it 100. Yeah, so that's the size of the pixel that will be working around with it. So let me search for Facebook. Now let me drag Twitter first into our workspace. Let's click on OK. Now let's search for LinkedIn. Now let's drag this very particular one into our workspace as well. Now let's select OK. Then let's search for Facebook. So let's drag it as well and then position it here. So guys, in our layer panels, you can see that we have 3 of them. Now let's group everything here and let's call it social media icons. Now let's Control T again and position it somewhere here. And let's scale it down. Yeah, sorry. And let's drag it up. It is actually all together, so we'll be separating them in no time. Now this is the first one, let's drag it here. This is the second one, let's also drag it here. So this very particular one is big, let's resize it. So guys, right from here we have adjusted almost everything, and we've also arranged our layer, and we've also cleaned it. I think it's looking good, so easy to identify, and then work around the holding. Now okay guys, what next I would like to do is to head over to this very particular name. Let me Control J, drag it down here. Yes, and Let's head over to our character panel. I like to select this very particular font called Hunter River. Yes, this very particular one. So with these guys, let me uncheck this very particular one, uncheck this all caps so that it will become a small letter. So with this one, I would like to make it minus 25 so that the name will be a bit visible. Yes, Thomas Philip. This one is Dara. Yeah. Then DT. Yeah. So this is actually the name. Let's control T and skew it down. So this is actually the name of the writer, the person who write this word. So I want to skew this very particular text here, but it's not an ideal way of doing things, because this very particular text should be readable. So let's not skew anything up. I think let's not skew anything up. It's good like that. So let me drag this one down again. Yeah, so this is the weight of this very particular man. Yeah, let's not forget this. So guys, what next I would like to do from here is you can position your stuffs actually either here or here. Any one, I think, is your choice. I think we've already achieved some balancing and some text hierarchy and the rest. So now I will focus on some coloring of the entire design. So first and foremost, I'll first start by importing our logo. Change this one to normal for now. Let's head over to file again and then place embedded. Now let's select this very particular one and then drag it up. Now let's Control T, transform it, and then slide down. Let's position it here. Let's skew this one up a bit. Yeah, let it follow the T. Let's skew it just a little, a bit. So now I'll actually not follow the logo, so let me group this very particular one here, and then right from here let's call it to logo, and let me change the blending option to luminosity. Let it follow the theme for the design, which is black and white for now. Yes, so what next I would like to do is to go and unlock this theme. Yes, and let's select this mansion, and right from here I would like to change the color, and I'll give it something like more like cyan. Yeah, I think this one is okay. Yes, yeah, perfect. That is one. Let's select this very particular one as well. Head over to our rectangle tool and select the fill color. Let's select this very particular one as well. Yes, you can see we're making some sense. Some color is coming up. Yeah, and the whole thing is now changing. So right from here I would like to select this very particular name as well. and you can see we are touching it with some color as well. So now this one I would like to give it a different color, and let me select something close to yellow, and whether if it is visible. It will be visible. Yeah, this one is for e-flyer. I think it's okay. It's visible. I like to leave it like this. Then same thing with this very particular guy that is here. Let's change the whole thing to, okay, let's give it red. Yeah, let's give it red. Yeah, we don't want multiple color, but I think like this is okay. So with this, Control S again, I have something beautiful. Yeah. So what next I would like to do with the theme is this again. So on top of this building, I would like to add some effect actually on top of the whole thing so that it will make a bit sense. So to do that, I'll head over to my rectangle and then select yeah, ellipse tool. Then I like to drag it somewhere here. I think it's okay for now. I think this one is okay. Yes. So the default color is black, but I like to change this very particular one. I don't want the black. So okay, so we can achieve adding some gradient effect on top of this through two ways. So we can either head over to this very particular one, like come to properties, click on this very particular one and change it, or rather apply some layer effect. So let me quickly do that from here, and let me select this very particular gradient. So you can see it's white to black. So I can also change it. See, white to black and black, sorry, white to black and black to white. So I would like to go with this very particular one for now. Then let me hit on OK here and OK here. So this first one, I like to drag it up, yes, on top of the mansion, and I will clip it inside of the text. Yes. So we have something beautiful here there. Let me Control J again, make it 2. Then do the same with this of building, and then clip it inside of that as well. So we have something beautiful. Yeah, I can choose to leave the whole thing like this because it makes a lot of sense to me. But rather, I will do something. Let me Control J again, then drag this very particular one on top of the building. Position it somewhere here. I think it's okay for now. Let me hit on OK. Yes, yes, guys. So now let's reduce the opacity so low again. Yeah, I think it's okay now. I think it's okay. We're having something is making a lot of sense there. So let's do the same with this guy. Reduce the opacity. So you can see we have some effect on top of everything that is here. So guys, you can do some magic around the whole thing and then you achieve something beautiful at the end of the day. So without much ado, um, let's Control T. And I'd like to increase a little bit. Yeah, something. I think it's okay now. It's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's well okay. Control T again. Let me resize it down just a little. Not too much. Yeah. Control A. Select it with the entire canvas and let's position it at the middle. Yeah, it's at the middle already. So yep, I think we're making a lot of sense. I loved what is happening here. If we are slow, guys, this video is for the purpose of learning, so you have to be patient and follow along. Select this very particular one. Let's uncheck this all caps. Yeah, let's leave it like this. I think it's okay, but let's increase the size to 38. Good. Yeah, the visual is okay. Now let's highlight this one and then drag it somewhere. So um let me select this one. Yes, and let's change it to red. Clean. Yeah, it's popping up. Yes, guys, we are making sense. Our design is coming up to life. Yes, it's coming up to life. So what next I would like to do is to add another layer, and I would like to add some elements on top of everything that is here because it will make a lot of sense to me. So to do that, I will head over to my pen to this very particular one, then make sure that this shape and notepad shape is selected. Then I would like to change the color, give it this yellow for now, then leave this stroke at 0. So what I would like to do is to just drag something simple around here and have some rectangle. So with this very particular one being selected as the face shape, let me Control J, make it double. Now I like to drag here, Control T to transform and then flip it to the other edge. Now I will just drag and distort this whole thing, make it a bit big. Yeah, something like this is okay. Then Control J again. Then let me make it small, and let's Control T again, and let's so just some few stuffs actually on top of our design. Can position it anywhere. Yeah, I know it will later make sense to us. No, let's not disturb the logo there. Yes, position this one here. Let me reduce this very particular one again. Yeah, so guys, the act of positioning and some other stuff that used to take times, you can just be, you understand, working around this one and find the perfect position to place your element. Yeah, I think yellow is okay. Yellow is okay. Let me give it this color. Let me change this very particular color to this one. Yeah, for this very particular one that is here. I think just walk around the whole thing. I achieve something great actually, and that you felt is. Yep. For this one, let me change the. Yeah. So just as I said, guys, you can just do anyhow and make sure you achieve something great. Yeah. At the end of the day, let me just change the blending option to normal. Stuff like that. Sure. I think it's okay. I think everything is okay. This simple design has stand out. So now let me select everything here, group it, and then call it elements, right? Yeah, they make our design beautiful. Yes. So I would like to go and add some like a picture on top of everything here to make our design stick and pop up. So let me head over to file and then place embedded. Now I have an image here. Let me head over to download and select this very particular one. Let's place it into our workspace. Now let me drag this one up. Yeah, up, down again. Then let me scale this one here, and let's drag this one here as well, and let's select OK. So with this, like to write overlay, and let's rasterize it. let's group it, call it effect. Yep. And let's, from normal now, I'll give it a color dodge. Yes, and I would like to reduce the opacity so serious. Yeah, so let's see the before. Yeah, let's see the after, the before, and then the after. The before, the after, the before, the after. So guys, lastly, before we go, this is how we can go about and design something powerful, a very beautiful flyer. So before we go guys, you can do a lot of halting and then give it a great look. So now I like to hit on Control Shift Alt and then E on my keyboard. uh, Let me head over to filter, then camera raw. So let me reduce this black. Let me pop up the black very well. Then from the texture, I like to increase it a bit high, very high. I love what I'm seeing. Now for the effect, I like to give it a grain, just a little grain on top of everything, so that we'll have grain coming up. Let me reduce the grain a little bit. Yes, let it not be much, or let it be seen. Yeah. So the next thing I would like us to do is to, I think everything here is okay, nothing else. Now let me hit on OK and commit our changes. So boom guys, this is how we can go about and design something great, a very nice looking flyer using Photoshop. So thank you very much guys for your time, and let's see in the coming video.